Hello. I mean, hi, how are you? Oh, that light's not plugged in. Oh, brightness. Phone. Super bright. There we go. That's better. Alright, what was I doing? Who knows? Looks like I'm training. Hi, Bomb. I had to fight something using an axe, but I don't remember what it was. For I do not know. Maybe it's about time I look up a walkthrough. I have no idea what I'm doing. I was supposed to fight something, but I don't remember what it was. Yo, yo, yo! Hey, jolly good friend. How are you? A bug? Something just flew past my face. There's a bug! You gone beast. It's Cat Dog! Cat Dog! Cat Dog! Going well, about to head to work. Just wanted to say hi again. Oh, well, hello, hello. What do you do for work? And at this hour? I don't know where you live. You live in Germany for all I know. Pretty sure you're American. I've heard your voice. When we played Among Us. Uh-oh. I wonder if I can get that poison attack from these guys. Yeah, that. That would be nice to have. Some blue magic. Alright, again, I don't know what I'm doing, so we're gonna just figure it out. Oh, she does have learning on, but she didn't learn anything. Okay. Good to know. What's twin? Oh. I seriously don't remember what I was supposed to be doing. Why is there a black chocobo? Oh yeah, I forgot. The ship went down. Aren't I supposed to go back to Sid and Mid? Or did I do that already? I think I did that already. I don't remember what happened last time. Library is continuation of story, then you can cross the desert by foot. Oh, okay. I seriously don't remember. I don't know how I got through this the first time I played this. So the library? I still don't know how a chocobo can outfly a dragon. Okay. I did do a little bit of grinding off stream, but not much. What did I do? I got their, this. Oh yeah, to go to 400 to get their thing. That's not what we want. We want... Wait, was he a knight? What was he just now? Alistair66. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the tribe. What was he just now? Oh, a sorcerer. Duh, okay. He was learning some magic sword. Where's sorcerer? I'm assuming he had two-handed. Yeah, I think that's right. Chocobo, or dragon too big to fly over mountain. Chocobo smaller. Yeah, Berserker is good to kill the harpy in the castle basement. Oh, that's right. That's what I was doing that for. Did we do that? Did I do that? Did I do that? I don't remember what happened last time. It was only like 3 days ago. Oh, here they are, okay. Oh, you're back! Professor Sid, the fire ship sunk off Crescent Island. That right. No problem, we'll build another. More importantly, we found King Tycoon. What? He was seen in Karnak. Then he went into the desert of Sandtides. Sandtides? It's a huge desert west of here where the sand flows like water. Beyond the desert is the town of Ruin, but no one can enter it. Then how did he get in there? Beats me. Those who saw him said he was floating. Floating? Father. Dar, to the Sandtides. How are we gonna get in? We'll find a way. Arr. Let's check it out. All their voices couldn't be more different.
Basement is optional. It's only for 4 chests, but no, the harpy killed you. Oh, that's right. Okay. Good to see the OG version. I don't like the remakes they did for 3, 4, and 5, especially the original Spice graphics. I know, same. I love the original. The originals are way better. I really dislike the remake, especially the 3D models. I might play them for fun, but that's going to be on my own time. On stream, it's going to be OGs all the way. Okay, so. Wait, what just happened? We'll just find a way, that's it. Okay, they didn't really say anything, they're just like... I could try the castle again. Let me go back over there. With the Berserker outfit on. Wait. Do I have enough equipment for all of them? Nope. Such a cool outfit, the Berserker outfit. Agreed. I grew up with the old stuff, so I've got nostalgia for it, I guess. Go to the desert for a cutscene. Oh, okay. I'm gonna try the castle again first. Unless he kicks my ass again. I'd put white on them as secondary so you can heal between the fights. 2 Berserkers with axes or hammers are good. Oh, I was gonna make Reina the white, but I guess I could, since he usually goes unhanded, I can make him the red. Oh, that's only level 1. Why are you only level 1? Whose idea was that? But I'll definitely give him white magic. Same with Ferris. I love how all their outfits are different too. Although it would be cool to light our sword on fire for whatever we need. Oh, but no. Do you not have magic? Why don't you have magic? Okay, that needs to change immediately. There's no white magic. Give me white magic. Nope. Might not take as long. Actually, that sounds like a horrible idea. Keep learning on to learn the moon song too if you're doing Harpy. Oh, Harpy is 4 rounds. Two-handed is fine if no magic. Right. Well, I'm gonna teach him magic, then switch him back to ninja or sorcerer. Whatever. Oh, he has to be Berserker anyway. Never mind. And Reina, you need to do... switch back to red. Where's red? I keep losing who's who. Okay. Yeah, you're almost at level 3. I also wanted to buy them all decent equipment. Oh. I was gonna say, can't we land in that town? But yeah, that's the desert town. Okay, can't do that. Gotta cross this son of a... Oh, that looks fun. Where's the other town? Oh, oops, it's way south. Max red is amazing if you max out white as well. Yeah, that'll probably be Reina's job. Oh yeah, that's right. Force only. Alright. We can grind a little bit. Get there some white magic. You can definitely get Reina to level 3 in no time. Yeah, that does a lot of damage. So does that! I forgot to heal! I forgot to heal. From last time we got attacked by the bio soldiers. Oops. Waste of a Phoenix down. Whatever. I don't like using tents either. They're so expensive in this game. Phoenix down is usually like 300 gil. It's 1,000 in this one. Have you used a tent inside of a boat? You can do that? Our boat sank. I think you can do that in 4. I think I've done... Can you do that in 4? I don't remember. That's kind of a Final Fantasy meme. Right, I think I've seen that before. Beautiful oceanside. Yeah, whatever weapon Bartz has, let's have everyone have that weapon. Camping on a boat. Yeah, what weapon is that? The Mithril Hammer. Okay. What do you got? Mithril Knife. Okay. We need hammers all around. I think that's where you can get hammers, this town. If not, it might be the other town. Look at his eyes. They're like purple. I like this design of the bomb. The bomb always had a cool design, no matter what iteration of Final Fantasy it is. You'll do more damage after Moonsong because it casts Berserk. Ooh. I hope it strikes all of them, because I hate when it strikes a specific person. Because we had that issue earlier. See that attack? I hate that attack. It does hit everyone good. I should probably look up what all blue magic I can learn. That way I can be aware of it. You got hammers?
I need healing. I need healing.
I need healing, yeah. I need hammers and healing. Yeah, 30 gil is way better than whatever tents cost these days. Why did I go that way? Child, do you get my way one more time? Magic. Weapons. Cleaver? Is Cleaver better than what we got? Oh wait, I should have checked how many If we own it already, then probably not. Oh. I don't know what I'm doing here. Okay, buy one at least and see how it compares. The sprite work in 5 is just so goofy and great. They did a really good job adding personality to the game with it. I know, right? I love when games just feel alive, you know, it's a world of its own. That's what Final Fantasy XIII was very lacking. It didn't feel like a world to me. What was I doing? Oh, yeah.
Weapon.
Oh, yeah, like 10 points better. We'll take 2 more. Can't wait for the Dragoon. That's a fun job. Yeah. Nice, should be set after that. Sweet. And then all we need is for Faris to learn some magic. And I think we'll be good. Faris, how did you go this whole time without using magic? Oh, because originally he was supposed to be a black knight, or black mage. Wait, I thought that was Galuf's job. I don't know. I think I was specializing him in a bunch of things.
I'm gonna kill this harpy.
Alright. How far are you, Faris? 5, okay. At least have some magic. Faris when it starts as like feet, etc., right? Yeah. That's what I started him as. For like the first 3, I'm making them like, you know, the essentials. But then like Faris, I wanted to be like, you know, the odd one out, the specialist. So that's why he didn't learn some of the generics. Oh, of course. Wouldn't be Final Fantasy if you didn't get attached right before you're about to leave. 3 cat dogs! I don't think anyone remembers Cat Dog. I never realized until, like, recently, my dad was asking about Cat Dog, and, what just happened? Oh, they got confusion. But the voice of Cat Dog is, I think his name's Tom Kenny, the voice of, SpongeBob, and, Jim Cummings, the voice of Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. So imagine a manic SpongeBob, or a manic SpongeBob with a very angry Tigger. I'm not gonna ask how they poo. I've wondered that too. One episode I do remember specifically though is that Cat was always kind of like the prudish one,
So he would always like, you know, take good care of his teeth, eat healthy, and be fine. And then Dog just didn't care. Dog just ate whatever, didn't do anything. But then somehow, Cat had the rotten teeth, and Dog had the perfect teeth. And it was just some effect that whatever the other consumed would affect the other. Oh, this town was way north. Look at that chocobo butt. A little too far out to sea. Oh, keep forgetting I have to land in the forest. Memo. Alright, what weapons you got? I don't think this town has much, actually. Yeah, you just got relics. I could almost afford one, just one. Yeah, all you have is this and magic, okay. Yep, we have all those. I hate when I do that. So, what's the monsters like in this area? We know Ramo was lurking around. Oh, Mithril Dragon. Again, I love his design. I want that as a sticker. One AP. Stop back attacking us, coward. Fight me like a man. That reminds me of Little Mermaid when he's tearing apart the kitchen and trying to find the crab. Come out here and fight me like a man. Oh, okay, Ferris got fight one. I think we'll be good. Wait, what's it take to get to level 2? 20, that's not far off. Let's go back to the other place, because... Wait, what's out here in the field? Because those other monsters were giving us, like, 2 AP. Looks like Dragon would have horrible back pain with that posture like that. I know, right? Oh, whoa. And the... Oh. No physical attacks from you? Okay. Good thing Rain is here. Let's change the beats. That did nothing. Okay. Meh. How come that did something? What just happened? Oh, half level. Stop it! Weird. Okay, the flail worked for some reason, so keep at it, Ferris. Oh, I guess they must just have a high, evasion rate.
White Mage flail OP, that's why. Kinda is. Usually when I get the flail in any game for the White Mage, it's like, it does work. Is it legal to own a flail? I want a mace. That would be awesome. Just a big badass mace. I want the Mace of Balog from Skyrim. I love that weapon because you can just charge all your gem souls. It's the greatest. Or gem,
I
whatever
need
they're
a
called.
healing. I need a healing.
Yep. Healing would help. In the USA, absolutely legal. Thought so. Are double-sided swords legal? Someone told me they weren't. I did not pay attention how much those, why am I going straight to the bets? I didn't pay attention how much those dark figure things gave us, oh. How much AP they gave us. Maybe we'll fight them again. They must just have a high, evasion rate. But that's the only one we saw on the field. It's just that mythical dragon, then. I go back to the other place. That depends on your state laws. Oh, true. Yeah. Damn. I kind of want to get my CPL license. Oh, Gal finally breached 1,000. But yeah, I want to get my CPL license and learn to shoot. Well, I have shot before, but like, you know, rifles. I'd like to have a handgun though. Damn. Oh, 3 AP. Okay, yeah. This is the place to be. This is the place to be. Yeah, let's train here from now on. I should hard save. Look at Gallus' face. How far are you away, Ferris? A quarter. Quarter. Is it just these dark void things out here? Oh, nope, there's stone golems. Why? Yes. So, double-edged fixed blades are a felony in Michigan, let alone a double sword, which would be 2 double-edged fixed blades. Thought so. Thought so. Yeah, someone did definitely tell me that swords were illegal. Well, not one-sided. I mean, I have a katana. Ooh, she got red 3, even better. I don't even know if that katana is battle ready. It's just a replica. Watch, the minute I swung at it, something will probably just break. Yeah, especially fixed blades. I remember something specifically about double-edged fixed blades. Raina's now level 3 red mage. Hell yeah.
They're such gaseous entities, that's why it's hard to hit them.
I wonder why magic didn't do more.
Unless it's the wrong kind of magic.
Raina, try again, but try something else. Try ice.
Nope, still did nothing.
I mean, 0 to 14, that's pathetic. Most blades are illegal if openly carried in Montana, but concealed carry is limited to 4-inch blade or smaller. Yeah, that sounds about right. Nothing longer than 4-inch.
Damn it, I don't know where it is right now, but my favorite knife, I have a few knives, but I don't know where they all are, but my favorite knife is my buck knife. My buck knife, my dad bought it for me, and it is so damn sharp that every time I use it, I accidentally cut myself. Looking at that blade will cut you. I've had times where I did cut myself with that blade, and I didn't notice till later, like, why am I bleeding? Because it's such a fine cut that the blood just slowly seeps out. The only place you can't carry a sword here is government buildings and school grounds. Well, that makes sense. We're all level 25. We gotta be careful of level 4 death or level 5 death. There's a blacksmith company here that makes modern blades for the zombie apocalypse. Nice. I would like to have some more blades though. That would be awesome. I wanna I forgot how you pronounce it, like Kurkuri? It's like the slanted one that, like, you know, good for chopping and slashing. Oh, I would love to have one of those. My cousin, who's like 17, like, makes them. They're expensive, but can literally cut a car door off. I'm sure. Yeah. I love watching that show on, I think it's History Channel, Forged in Fire. I love that show so much. It's one of those shows that makes you go like, I could do that. But as my 17-year-old cousin can show, you can do that. As long as you have all the right forge material. It's so easy for those blades to go wrong though, you know? It's an art, as most things are at making things. I had a D&D character who dual-wield Kurkuri once. Nice. I can only imagine. That would be fucking cool. Like, imagine blades out, like, under fist, like, slash. Or you could have, like, one. I like how Zidane from Final Fantasy IX, he would have one overhand, one underhand, and he would kind of, like, you know, you could stab with that one and slash with the other. It's not a bad idea. Okay, did I just save? Yeah, okay. Saving again, for those reasons. Alright, Ferris is level 2. No, okay. We're gonna wait till Ferris is level 2. Then we'll try the heartbeat. I saw a meme about that once. Yeah? Because I noticed, even in The Walking Dead, Daryl, when he, towards the later part of the series, but Daryl, when he's not using his crossbow, he's double fisting underhand, like giant blades with like serrated edge right there. Like, he knows what's up.
That whole this just ready to go, ready to stab.
Oh shit! How did that happen? Paris, we need you alive, buddy. You're the one we're counting on right now. You're the whole reason we're out here. Get your ass up. Son of a bitch. Oh! 1 HP! You can make it. You can do it. You can live. Come on, Paris. Before they destroy him. Come on. Live. Huzzah. You're gonna cure yourself for adventure. They're hard to kill, but they're worth it. It's not that they're hard to kill, they just won't die easy. Which I guess is the same, but... a little redundant to say that. Son of a... Kill him then. At this rate, they're gonna annihilate us. I think that's what their goal is, to just keep having us until... There we go. Hold on, I'll read that all in a second. That's their end game, is that they just keep lowering your levels till you're too weak to attack.
Dude freaks out when a group of adventurers comes up to get him, get his blades out, but fumbles and pulls one wrong. They must think he must be an assassin by the way he's holding the blades, and they find out another way around. Dirt nap time, right? Miss. Yep. That was a lot of misses. Every time they keep halving our levels, it just probably lowers our attack rate. Sneaky. That's why like every turn counts with them. Alright, 6 more points and we're good to go. Ooh. Stone Golem makes an appearance. Does everyone just have high evasion rate in this area? 20. I remember finding a spot in Final Fantasy 1 where monsters way above the level they should have been, and rocketing levels. Final Fantasy 1 is a really weird game. I tried streaming it once and I got so bored. I'm like, this isn't fun. We keep dying, things keep happening. Maybe I'll try it again one day, but I don't know if I'll do it on stream. Unless like every single one of my followers is like, do it! Then fine, I'll do it. Only if you guys want, but I don't want to. Just 1 through 3, I guess just did not age well. Some people are alright about 3, but you can never find 3. 3, like, was never released in America, so it's hard to find any version of it. There's the DS version, which I guess you can play on Steam, but the remake of 3 as a DS game ported to Steam is just horrible. It's like a copy of a copy of a copy. And then you checked out Crystal Chronicles and said that wasn't even that great. And then this new Final Fantasy stuff they got coming out, this Origins Chaos! I shared a meme, because it does look very Devil May Cry. And I shared a meme, because I have a Devil May Cry shitposting group, and someone made a theme like, oh, Square Enix, you can copy my homework, just change it a little bit so it doesn't look the same. I shared that in the Final Fantasy group, and people were going off. I'm like, calm down, guys, it's just a joke. I need healing. The PS1 remake makes it a little easier on the eyes. Oh, right. It was pretty difficult, honestly. Like, you can't buy a Phoenix down. I know. That was the worst part. Like, if your character goes down, sorry, buddy, you gotta leave what you're doing and go back to the potion of whatever. It's true, though. It's an action game. It is. And, you know, it was really die-hard Final Fantasy fans that were getting all upset over it. Like, you guys don't know, it hasn't even come out yet. And everyone's just like, dude, there's a demo out already, and it's not that great. And, yeah, it just doesn't look that great. And I can see what's happening here. If anyone who knows Devil May Cry knows that this game is made by Team Ninja. And while Team Ninja can make great games on its own, it's not so great at making franchise-worthy games. Well, there's Ninja Gaiden, but, after Devil May Cry 4, they got their hands on Devil May Cry and came out with DMC, which was an okay game on its own right. I played it. It was kind of fun, but it was the worst Devil May Cry you could ever play besides Devil May Cry 2. And it was just awful. Awful, awful, awful. I hated it. So, when I heard this came out, and it's like, oh, Team Ninja's handling this? I'm like, oh my god, this is Devil May Cry all over again. And then I saw all the Devil May Cry memes, I'm like, I'm not alone here. And then everyone's like, it's nothing like Devil May Cry. I'm like, okay, say what you want, but I know too much. That's what I do. I drink, and I know things. Where is that t-shirt? I haven't seen that one in a while. But yeah. But we'll see. We'll see when it comes out. I mean, like, even some games like Metal Gear Solid Survive, it's like, it's not gonna be, no. What are you guys doing? I don't even know who made that. But when a game is not made by the original studio, how good do you expect it to be? There are probably gems out there. Probably someone could prove me wrong right now. There are gems out there, though. Like, for instance, Fallout was, like, not originally Bethesda. It was like an overhead point-and-click kind of game, wasn't it? Fallout? Until Fallout 3, then Bethesda owned it, and then they made a first-person, and the rest is history. It's obviously more like DMC Bayonetta. It's just a Final Fantasy skin. Yes, exactly. It might be fine for what it is. I just feel bad for anyone expecting Final Fantasy. Exactly. That's exactly my thoughts. Fallout New Vegas wasn't made by Bethesda, and it was great. Yeah, see, there are examples of where it can happen. I need to finish New Vegas. I had fun playing that. That was one of my quarantine games. That's when I was like, you know, it was the height of the pandemic. I really hunkered down, stayed home, didn't contact anyone. And I got really into New Vegas. It was really fun. But for sanity's sake, I kept switching games throughout the quarantine. Because there were times where I actually did have to quarantine, because I think only twice where I came into contact with someone who then recently after came down with COVID. It's like, oh, gotta watch out. But I've been fine this whole time, COVID-free. Now that I'm fully vaccinated, it's like, good to go. Learn White 2, okay. Good. Let's go kick some ass. Oh, so these are the falls I keep talking about. How do you get there? I saw this meme of like all gamers everywhere, like, oh, typical, a treasure behind a waterfall. How innovative, how surprising. And yet, if we don't find a treasure behind a waterfall, we're like, what the fuck? Where's my damn treasure? We are both these people. Where am I going? Oh, the castle, okay. There was a Final Fantasy game for 3DS that was supposed to be like Monster Hunter, but with Final Fantasy classes. That sounds good on paper. Hey Dragon, abandoned for all time. One of these days, once I'm free, like, when I'll have some free time, I'll sit down and start up Monster Hunter. I've just been so busy with photography and family lately. And getting shit done. I was deep into trying to finish Subnautica, but my game failed 3 times. My long save I've been working, like, a long time on got corrupted and deleted. I started a new one. I got right back to where I was in no time. It got corrupted. I'm like, all right, 3rd chance. I started out, got corrupted again. So I'm like, I'm done with this game until I get a better computer. It's not happening. It's like, I love the game so much and I want to finish it. I need that victory. But it's like, I can't for a minute. Oh yeah, we should go save. Hold on. Hold the phone. Why is she a trainer? Oh, I was gonna make her a trainer at one point so we could use some character to use an attack on us to get the blue magic. I never played it, so I can't say. I've heard that it was easy, but it sounds like my kind of thing. Yeah, I haven't done much gaming lately except the Disgaea 6 demo on Switch. Are the axes ready? Yeah. Make sure Raina has learning. Oh, that's right. Just any game that's a survival game is my bread and butter. Like, you know, I like playing RPGs normally as like stream and getting into and story-driven games, but like when I want to relax and not really think, I play survival games. I don't know why, but I don't know why survival games relax me. But Subnautica, Minecraft, the forest, raft. What else? The Long Dark, and many others. Just all these horrible survival games where your death is always around the corner. Somehow give me peace. Figure that one out. All right, ready to go. Go back to learning, my dear. Why don't you have a ninja suit? Maybe we should get another ninja suit. Okay, we're gonna want these two a two-handed, and then you're doubling as a two-handed, or as a berserker and white mage, and then you're just being white mage. Okay, I think we're good to go. Do you have learning? Yeah, we're good to go. Save it again. I don't know how to pronounce that, but Disgaea is half the chessboard camera tactical game and half anime visual novel. It's full of comedy, right? Oh. That sounds right up your alley. I wouldn't mind playing that. Yeah, I'm a huge nerd. Same. I just finished an anime last night, Future Diary, that my friend Chelsea wanted me to really watch. And oh my god, it was mind-blowing. I hate when animes are so amazing, but they're only like one season. It's like, why would you do that? Especially when like something else could happen, there could be 6 more seasons of this, but their anime is like, no, we're just gonna make one season. Like, anime, why would you do this to me? I'm staying near the door. Well, not in the door, but... Let's see how we can handle one. Is this how this works? Let's find out. Fuck around and find out. Oh no, back attacked. Aha! Magic. No. Oh yeah, I forgot. Don't use magic. Okay, never mind. Aha. Oh yeah, that turns her on Berserk too. I forgot. But she's berserked. Well, now we're kind of fucked. Oh no, Ferris has white magic. Okay. But Ferris is berserked. Fuck. I didn't think about that. They're berserked. But we learned Moon Flute, so okay. And it didn't do that much damage. So I'm gonna go back and save now that we have Moon Flute. Yeah, I can't control them, I forgot. They're berserk, right? They just attack on their own. Oh, heal between battles. That's right. But I'm gonna go back out here and save it just because. Just because. Then I don't really need Ferris to be a healer in the battle. Then from now on, I'm just gonna have Reyna start casting Regen on everyone until she gets Moon Fluted. Oh yeah, I can do that too. So I can remove learning. Can I tame it? Or control it? Let's summon. So yeah, let's make you two-handed too. Okay, at least now we have Moon Flute. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna have Reyna use Regen on them, and hopefully they survive. And then they'll just go to town. Alright, now that we have Moon Flute, I don't care if we die. Run! Oh yeah, it's like always back attack, isn't it? Well, that was quick.
I need healing.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Wonder if there's like I miss relics from Final Fantasy 6. Might as well. Speed. 1000 GP. 1000 GP. Nice. Oh. You can't miss what hasn't existed yet. Damn it! Stop that. Aha. Demon. She might as well be a berserker herself, but I only have 3 actions. Elf Cloak. Nice. Yas. Sweet. We be free. Don't forget to heal. Yeah. But we're good. We're out of the woods now. You know, I don't know what it was, but like the Berserker, it didn't damage me much either. They were only doing like 100 HP per hit. Alright. So we're done with that. Now we can go back to what we were. What was everybody doing again? I forget. Let me see. At least I can look back at saves and it can tell me the jobs they were. Oh yeah. Summoner, Red Mage, and Ninja. Okay. Yeah, that's what I suggested. Right. What was Galuf doing again? Plus, I should save it. Well. Red? Was he doing red? Yeah, he was doing red. Whoa, Reina. 999 to max out red. Maybe I should switch her to something else for now. Alright. Ninja. Wait, no. You were something else. Oh, yeah. There we go. Bare fist all the way. $9.99 to max red, super good though. You learn double cast and it works with Flare, Holy Cure 4. Ooh, good to know. But I was thinking that'd be a little bit more end game stuff. Not for now. So we don't even have the 4th crystal yet. Well, really, I don't know how long this game is. So I don't know when the end game would actually be. Usually most Final Fantasies let you know. Like, this is it. This is the big one. Are you sure you're ready to go? It's like, no, I'm gonna go explore the world and train. Knock out side missions. We're talking tight disc 3 material. My experience with 5 was... Where are my slippers? I kicked them under my seat. Alright. Now I want to go back to where we were grinding at, because Galuf is almost level 2. And he's almost level 3 sorcerer. maybe I should just go to the desert and say fuck it. No, because I want to put them where they're at, and then I'll go. And then we'll up some levels a little bit, and then maybe we'll be more prepared. Aha. This is the end! Hours later. This has to be it! Hours later. Finally! I kept thinking it was the end. Granted, a little bit never hurts, but there are better spots for APB later on. Oh, okay. I just want, well, he'll be Red Mage in no time. I want Bart's up to level 20, or level 3 sorcerer, so just 20 more points. And grinding here at 3 points shouldn't be that bad. And then we can go back to what we normally are, and because I want him to be a, do I? Yeah, I do. I just want to I'm putting a lot of things in my pocket for down the line. We're like, oh no, this person can only be attacked by magic. It's like, okay, then if we all have magic swords, then no problem. Or, oh no, this enemy only can be attacked like this. Then, like, okay, we're well prepared. Because I know Final Fantasy throws curveballs at you. It's like, I don't know much about this game, but I know much about Final Fantasy to know what to expect. So I think. This reminds me of those Pokemon, those black letter-shaped Pokemon. Also, the creatures from Final Fantasy X, the elementals. Damn, Gallup. You put out like over 1,000 on that hit. Like one hit alone was like 400 or 800. Huh. Should have been ninja-ing it up this whole time. Twice the attacks. Misty number? Yeah, they look like black fire elementals. Yeah. It's weird because, like, in some Final Fantasies, like, you'll see this one enemy in one game, and they're only ever in one other game. Whereas, you know, bombs and Cactuars, everything else. You'll see. Is there Cactuar in this game? When was Cactuar introduced? Yay. When did Cactuar come along? You! When did you exist? I forget. I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna go heal first. Cactuar. Didn't appear in 5, it appeared in 6. Okay, 6 was its first iteration. Okay, yeah. It was a summon, that's right. And then it became an enemy at 7, and then from then on it was an enemy. I think 6 was the first? Yeah, you're right. Yep. Yeah, 6 was the first. I love as much as there was like retro looking creatures, they kept the Cactuar the same kind of like, oh, it only moves like that. They kept its retro look. Except for 12. I like that design. 12's design was great. Because we all know the Cactuar always just does this. So then in the 12 version, when they actually fleshed him out, they kind of like moved like this. It's like, oh, okay, that's a cool way to modernize it. I love 12. 12 is underrated. I want to play 12 again. There was a regular I had for the longest time, Kimiko. He still pops in once in a while. He's probably lurking right now. He always wanted me to go back and play the trials for 12, where you fight like all these hard bosses in a row. Not hard bosses, but like all these different types of fights, you know? Kind of like a Coliseum. You know, Final Fantasy really should have a Coliseum in every game. There's like the same enemies, you know, but they're just a bit harder and shit happens. How come they're only giving us 2 AP now? Before they were giving us 3. I think I want to say fuck it and continue on. Do you have items? What items you got? I first played 12 on PS2 original, same. But I've got the Zodiac edition on Switch, which is nice because even though it limits jobs, it lets you change jobs even if it's signing them. Right. Yeah, I heard about that with the Switch version. 2 in Golem is present. 3 if it's black. Oh. Oh yeah, that's right, the Golem. That's weird. Potions? What are potions? Remember, items are half off when you fight at Rick's Village. Where's Rick's Village? Let's have her be a ninja for a minute. Why not? Some red magic? Yeah, that would be nice. It's Bart's hometown, remember? Just northwest of the Wind Shrine. Oh, okay. Yeah, I should definitely go there for items. What was going on there? Why did I make him a knight? Alright. I think I'm gonna head to the desert now. I think we're good. But, I'm gonna go take a quick break. Go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. You go on, you can land the chocobo in the woods by the library and walk southwest of the mountain to the desert. Oh, that's right. Okay. Yeah, I think I'll do that next. But let's move on. But, when I come right back.
Yeah! Wow. Holy shit. That was hard. Yes! Ah, that's right. Fuck you, you scary son of a bitch. Ah! Mine, mine, mine! I am Thanos. Oh shit! He launched me. Wow. Oh, so you can only see it when it's actually coming. Wow. I'm just gonna wait till she's up in my face. And then I will destroy her face. Oh, there she is. Oh my god! You're dead! Damn. Alright. Let's leave this place forever. Are you kidding me? Alright, I'm back. So.
Oops. Wrong button. Story of my life. Okay. Maybe we should pick up some items. Northwest of the Wind Shrine? Okay.
Desert adventure time.
Yup. So I'll make sure I have enough items while I'm in there. I don't know why I'm going there. I don't need to rest. Items. Oh, this guy.
Your father and I went back, so for everything's on sale. Oh, they sell ethers.
Tents, yes.
I should be going all out. I don't know why I'm not. I'm just stingy about my money right now.
Fuck it. Aha. Yeah, okay. I'm fine with that.
Oh, since she's a ninja now too, we probably need another one.
Jamba Juice. Hello. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the tribe.
Alright, I think I'm good. Wait, check you out first.
Hi there. Hello, Jumpy Juice.
Oh, I do have 4 of them. Okay.
I saw you on the LFG Par post. Oh, really? Super cool. I didn't know they did that. Yeah, they used to do it a long time ago. They used to have it up on the main screen above the bar, but then I guess they stopped doing that for a while, and then now they have their own projection over it. Yeah, I love LFG. You from Michigan, obviously? I was just there last week shooting photography. I can show you real quick.
Where's my remote?
Yeah, I was just there last week shooting photography. Let me show you. Yeah, my friend Katie was dressed up as Diva, and we went there to shoot. I love that picture.
I love that one too. Yeah, the owner even took a picture of her and posted on their Instagram and Facebook page. But yeah, can't show all of them because that's going to be coming up on her soon-to-be Patreon. So, yeah. But yeah, she has a Patreon coming. We're trying to earn her money to become a Twitch streamer. She wants to buy a PC. Yeah, I live in Battle Creek, but I run a non-profit with streamers. You must be from around here too. Oh yeah. Oh, you Shout the Diva. Yep, that was me. I saw them on the Facebook for them. Yeah. Cause like I knew the owner is really cool, and I like both of us are vaccinated, so we're like, where's a cool place we can shoot that would like let us shoot inside? And then I'm like, oh, the LFG bar. They would love us down there. So you know, Katie is totally fine with being in her cosplay and just walking in anywhere. So yeah, we went to the LFG bar to play games and take photos. I asked the bartender, I'm like, is it okay if we shoot in here? I'm like, well, the owner's in the back right now, but she'll probably be okay with it. And like not even 5 minutes later into our shoot, the owner comes over and she's like, I am taking a photo of you right now, is that okay? And she's like, sure. And my friend Katie, you know, since it's been quarantine, she's a model and cosplayer and has been for many years. She misses going to cons where people would take her picture and everything. You know, she hasn't been to a con or anything in over a year. And now, like, since the owner was like, can I please take your picture? She's like, oh my God, that was so validating for her because she misses it so much of just people asking for her photo. That's so cool. Yeah. The Mountain Dew and Doritos saw the Gremlin Gamer. I know, right? We had to. And it was her idea. I got her bubblegum and was going to have her actually just blow bubbles with bubblegum. But she's a professional model. She's great. She's the one that told me, you know what? It's so inconsistent to try to, you know, build the look around building bubbles with bubblegum. So she said, why don't we just buy pink balloons and just use that same balloon tied up or for every shoot? I'm like, that is a wonderful idea. So it's not actually bubblegum, it's just a pink balloon. Yeah, I'm actually the charity presenter for Doki Dokkan coming out next month in Kalamazoo. Oh, really? That seems a lot more practical. I know, right? As soon as she said pink balloons instead of the actual bubblegum, I'm like, that would be way more consistent and yeah, practical than just relying on bubblegum. Because that would just be like we had to wait for her to shoot, get the right shot. That would just throw it off balance. But then like the pink balloon, like, oh my God, you're genius. Because usually she gets paid for all her work, but she works with me for free because we work hand in hand. So like all the ideas are hers. This is for her Patreon and it's for my portfolio. So yeah, we work great together. But Zombie Juice, yeah, I would love to hear more about that. If you have other social media, like I'll follow you back or follow you as well. Because I want to connect with more Michigan people around here. I just live north of Kalamazoo, just a small town away. And I'm sure my friend Katie, who is the diva, she'd probably come along too. She would love to connect with more people. But yeah, I'm great. I'm glad. Words. I'm glad to be connecting with more people around the area, and LFG Bar is a great resource to do that. See, I can use words. Is this where X Death is? Look how it's in the shape of an X. I never thought about that. The 4 crystals. So the Earth crystal's the only one left. Ooh. Alright, we're headed to the library, right? We gotta travel to the desert. Where are we? Ah, this way. Yeah, Doki Dokkan. That sounds awesome. I can't wait to go back to cons. They were all canceled last year, and it was just, it broke everyone's heart. Alright. Time to get super cereal. We're going in. I hope it's not one of those, oh, you had to go down here and then go back up here, but it's Final Fantasy. Why should I expect anything else? Oh, sure, yeah, feel free to follow me here. Also, if you have Instagram, you can learn more about us under our handle, Stream for a Cause. Cool. If I can post a link, I'll drop the website too. I forget, what's the command? I don't know, it didn't give me a thing. Do I have to do @? Or no, I can just click on your name. There we go. Cool. Whoa. Yeah, okay. Let me save this. Let me bookmark this real quick. Cool. Yeah. But yeah, message me whenever. I'll shoot you a DM on Facebook, so you've got me too there. Cool. Just my personal one. Okay. That works. Okay. I see you just popped up on my phone. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd love to get more involved with the community around here. Any nerds and gamers and cosplayers, I am down for it. Did I save? Let's save again. Was this us? This is also us. All right, I think we're good to go. I think. She has no experience as a ninja. What are you even doing? Should we get better ninja equipment? I think we'll be alright. I've got you covered. I actually work quite a few Michigan streamers. Nice, awesome. Yeah, well, I would like to know more Michigan streamers. I've been really wanting to connect with more Michigan streamers. You're fine, but I will say one thing. It's a desert, so everything is weak to water. Correct. Sounds about right. Alright, let's go. Do we have water? Ooh, now it's your time to shine as a blue mage, Reina. Since Galuf is already a red mage. Oh, he just turned. Well, we could gather him up some more points though. Yeah, absolutely. You can get the blue magic aqua breath nearby. Oh, we already got it. We got aqua rake, as it's called. So yeah, let's switch her red to blue. So that way she has aqua rank. Who else has blue? Who else could I change to blue? Gal. Go to blue. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's change you to blue. And pair fist all the way. But you're the bomb at that. Okay, I'm actually going to get to sleep. I want to get to the Kalamazoo Farmers Market tomorrow morning. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I want to go back to that so bad. I love it so much. I have so much to do tomorrow. I thought I'd drop a follow, but didn't realize you'd be live, so that was lucky. Aw, that's awesome. Well, thank you. Yeah, I want to go back to the farmer's market so bad. I missed it so much because obviously couldn't go last year. You get candles there. There's live music, cooked food. There's beer. There's vegetables. There's all sorts of cool things. Honey, jerky. Oh my goodness, I love the Kalamazoo Farmers Market. But yeah, tomorrow is I'm doing another photo shoot for the movie I've been working on for my friend Laura, and then I have we're having a Father's Day dinner with my dad, and then Sunday I have to work on the movie again for more photo shoots. So yeah. Otherwise, I want to go back to the farmer's market so bad. But Jumpy Juice, welcome to the stream, or welcome to the tribe, and I hope to connect with you and others around here. So yeah, welcome to the tribe, and you stay shiny, my friend. Have a good night. I can't wait for farmer's market here. Local honey and huckleberries. I know this one seller that sells little straws that are cut off at the end, full of honey. You just cut off the end, and then you just eat some honey, because just eating honey is fine. It's great. And there's this one vendor that has amazing jerky. Because it's not just jerky. They they marinate it before they dry it, so each one has a different taste. We dried this with applewood smoke and then dried it with some bourbon flavor. It's like, oh my god, apple bourbon jerky? What the fuck? I made homemade mead though. I need pounds of it, right? Farmers markets. When you become an adult, as a kid you don't understand farmers market, what the fuck? And then as an adult you're like, this is the closest I can get to any fantasy fairyland magic. And the Kalamazoo's farmer market, holy crap. I will live stream if I go there. It is amazing. There's vendors, okay, they have the stalls for everyone, but then on the opposite end where the street's facing, they have all these vendors that pull up. There's pizza, there's popcorn, and when I say popcorn, I don't mean any kind of popcorn. I mean kettle corn, different flavored popcorns and kettle corns, and there was a very spicy one I got one time, and holy crap, that was something else. Okay, let's get super serious. We're heading into the desert. I at least want to get through the desert. Cause yeah, I have to be at the shoot in 14 hours from now, so. Meh? Oh. No go. Wait! Or no. Wait! Don't give up yet! We'll build a bridge. A bit risky, but it's an idea. First, we'll use this bell to call the sandworms. Which you boys will promptly thrash. That's a sentence. And there's your bridge. Seems a bit rough, doesn't it? Oh, sorry, I'm mixing up voices. Hey, that's a lot coming from you. I'm gonna ring the bell. All set. Bring him on. Oh, that's bad. All set. Bring him on. Wait a second. I'm screwing up these voices. I don't care. If you use any magic on the sandworms, your history. Good luck. Here goes. Okay, so we have not been using magic like this entire playthrough. Like barely any magic we've been using. In fact, that's how I am on most Final Fantasies. It's best to learn to rely on your attacks and strengthen your attacks, and then magic later. Shit. Whack-a-mole. Damn it. $5,000? Okay, never mind. Battle over. I was hunkered down for a boss fight. Miranda just snapped her fingers and that was it. 5,000? Okay. Let's all be blue mages. Yes! Now we can get in there. Sid, Mid, please look after our black chocobo while we're gone. Oh, that means we're in for deep shit. Good luck. Should we all switch to blue mage? Remember, takes 8 times normal damage from water. Wow. Take care. Okay, so should everyone be blue mage? I think someone else should be. Oh, Galvus. Never mind. Oh, shit. Okay, gotta stay on the thing. Then what? Oh. Okay. You're good. Okay. Aha! Holy shit! Maybe we should all be blue mage just to carry the MP. But I even got ethers, so weird. Damn. So I'm seeing the path flows. Right. Now it's all about navigating this place. And she has the highest speed, so she's first every time. And here I was scared of this place. Again, how did I don't remember any of this. I played this game like, I don't know, what was it? It was probably like... I want to say 2011. No. Yes? No. Between 2011 and 2014, I did play this, and I got all the way to a certain boss. I fought Gilgamesh and everything. You know, without strategy guide, without... Or did I use the strategy guide? I don't remember. Between the years of 2010 2014, I did play this. Got all the way past Gilgamesh, and I came against some, like, 4 ghost character type boss. And then I stopped from there.
Yeah, I think it was 2014.
Yeah, it's like those annoying conveyor belts in Pokemon games. Yep. Just like Final Fantasy VI, the Final Fantasy VI, the Magitech place. I should stop using this for everybody because that's 38 MP. She's almost running out already. I'm feeling old now. I know, right? To say, was that 20 years ago? Yeah, I remember when this thing was 20 years ago. I was like, oh my god. When I can remember decades old. Am I stuck in oblivion? Here we go. This game is 29 years old. Ugh. I'm older than this game. We're gonna get a job level. Dustbuster. How the fuck do I get out of this? Oh, okay. Here, here, here. No, what the fuck? Go to the still stand. Which one? All right. This one? Don't forget to heal Ferris after that demi. Oh, okay. I have like 100 tonics, so might as well use them. Alright, where do I go? This spot? Yeah, the beer. Hold on. That's why I hate deserts. I hate warp pattern things. Other side, top right, maybe? I'm suspicious of this cactus. Yeah, I'm super confused here. Well, if escaping is what you want to do, then go ahead. You encountered me, I didn't encounter you. Oh, I can jump down. Well, that's good to know. But, well, too late. Yeah, that aqua rake does work, but holy shit. Costs a lot of MP. I was just like aqua raking around, like, oh yeah, I should do that. Till we're desperate. Yeah, Sword 2. Okay, just trying to stop you. Oh, that's right, okay. So, if I go here. Here. Oh, okay. It was simple as just walking down. Damn, the visuals make it seem like it's like a tower. One thing I actually never tried in the desert was using the secret pass skill. Probably doesn't do anything, but never tried it. Interesting. Ferris, what do you got for us? What was it? Secret? Yeah. I don't see anything different. Or maybe that was just for the, you know, certain places. But who knows? Maybe if I walked around with it. I'd rather have him have, oh, what did you have? Damn it. Damn it, what did I have, Ferris' second ability was? Ferris the twin. Oh, okay. I don't know why I had that as the thing, but... Path to the south looks still. Well, this... Okay, so that's a cliff. This is going down, which is definitely different from that. Okay. All this looks like it's returning me to the same thing. Two AP per battle as well. There you go. You'll get there. So... Oh my god, that's it? I thought that was gonna be a long dungeon, but there is a pyramid in the center, so I think you can get there for some reason. Probably summons, weapons, or whatever. Save, yep. Oh my god, I made it. There's probably something cool in that pyramid that's in the center. But you know what? I'm gonna take a quick break again because I have to pee again. I'm sorry, I drank a lot today. Be right back.
Yeah! Wow. Holy shit. That was hard. Yes! Ah, right. Fuck you, you scary son of a bitch. Ah! Mine, mine, mine! I am Thanos. Oh shit! He launched me. Wow. Oh, so you can only see it when it's actually coming. Wow. I'm just gonna wait till she's up in my face. And then I will destroy her face. Oh, there she is. Oh my god! You're dead! Damn. Alright. Let's leave this place forever. Are you kidding me? Whoa! I don't know. Run?
Jesse, come on. Come on, come on.
I don't know. I'm gonna fuck it up. Oh, there she goes!
No!
Oh no! Oh, 24.
Okay. I hate my button on my mic. All right, I'm back. So, yeah, I should get a drink and snack. Right on. Lurk. I don't have a lurk command? Damn. Really? All of a sudden I don't have a lurk command? I should get on that. I need to change a lot of my commands and follows and everything. I still have things going for... I remember the beginning of 2020 was like, oh no, there's bushfires in Australia is happening. And then pandemic hit and then everything went off the wall. I was like, oh, life changed. That's back when the bushfires were the most important thing on the radar. In fact, how's that going? I should check out with my Australian friends. Damn. Hello. Hell yeah. I love the lake. The reflection on the lake. I love it. I'm gonna use a tent because reasons. So don't trust we won't be captured by anything. Save the controller. Aha. Challenge me. Weaklings. Haha. 814. Nice. You know what? I kind of want to save this for next time. I kind of do. Because I'm already done streaming. Like, I've been feeling done for like past like 2 minutes. Because I have to get out tomorrow. I have so much to do tomorrow. But I did want to stream tonight. I did want to stream. And I was thinking about doing some ASMR streams. We'll see how that goes. Because the ASMR community is now flooded by non-ASMR appreciators. And I don't like that. I hate how that is going. So I was thinking about jumping into the ASMR market and making it good quality ASMR. Because I know what it takes to make good ASMR. And I am willing to do it. But I'm tired. It's the end of my stream. I know if I go into the town, things will happen. I'm like, what? I'm confused. And then like get all flustered. And then next time I stream, I'm like, wait, what happened? I don't remember last time. But I'm going to leave it at the cliffhanger then. We're going to leave it at that. So next time, I'm going to walk into a whole new mess of what's happening. Save it again for reasons. Raid 19. So many free blocks. Alright. Is there anyone to raid? No, I would raid. It's just me and my mod. But, you know, Octoman. Anyone playing Final Fantasy V? Someone named Mini Lily. Toss the love on her.
It's on.
Shush. Oh no, she's fighting next death. I can't know spoilers. Wait, Glitch Butt line? It's so weird. No? Okay. I want to look at the story within, so... How about this version? Silver Moon. Yeah. Here we go. Alright. See y'all next time. Stay shiny.